kid, he got it because the Oh, I guess we'll talk another time. Hi, and welcome to Ssnotwasscall.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, Mr. Whoopsie.
Hello. Oops. There it is. Well, Ron, it's been a while since you've been here. We've moved some furniture around.
We have.
I wouldn't notice, actually.
Yeah, it's because I got that curtain up there.
Yours got real blurry, though, I got to tell you, hardly.
Yeah, that's a request from the manager here.
Oh, I see.
The environment in which you stream has been redacted. Is that what I'm to believe?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, it's perceived to be too much of a mess.
It's the curtain.
She who so allows it says, I know, I get it.
Just hang on a second.
Sure.
Just for the heck of it.
Uh-oh. Is it bad boy time? Are you going to be a bad boy? What a bad boy.
I wish my office was that much of a mess.
You see, my mess is like right in front of me.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
should
like
see my desk. I've got the same thing.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess, yeah.
It's awesome. I got my camera aimed so you can't see my desk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most people's lives are like that. It's just those who are better at guiding the
cropping it out.
Actual calendar.
Yeah.
Calendar?
Calendar. Yeah. Hi. Camera.
We're sure it was just damage to the eye, nothing else.
Well, there's a lot of stuff up there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. You guys
been...
God. You guys been watching Limp?
I don't know what that means.
Olympics?
No.
No, I don't have that on my video
You don't have that
feeds.
channel?
Nope,
Yeah.
I don't have.
They'll let you watch some of it for free, but I've done my best to not.
I play shows in bars with TVs. So
the places I've seen it are where I was not in control of the television.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. And most of it has been like non-conventional. You know how they have like soccer and they have like tennis and they have basketball. They don't have football, which is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Let's not give anybody else CTE.
But they do have rugby. But
that's fine. I'm cool with
rugby and soccer are a little more self-regulating.
Football.
You don't have the pads and the helmets
right,
to
so
make
you
think you're not hurting yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's like how people, when they're in their cars, they think they're fucking invincible and they're just pure ego.
Or in the internet.
Oh my God,
Good
same
point.
thing. Yeah.
I've run into some paper tigers. How about you?
Nope.
Or what?
Bad.
Yeah.
Never.
No? Never, not one
Nope.
time.
That's not why I got off Facebook and Twitter. That's not why. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine it. Like, if I was still on Facebook and Twitter during like COVID and stuff, I couldn't imagine the fucking stupid fights I would have gotten into with people on that shit because I didn't have anything to do. 2020. Yeah.
2020, y'all. 2020.
Ron,
4 years and 17 decades ago.
Yeah. Good.
Tell me about it. Good God. The year that keeps on going. It
keeps on giving.
A lot of people don't know this. It's still 2020
Yeah.
right now.
A lot of ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yes, and
Yes, and you.
yeeshy
And
deeshy.
please, do they still give out the Darwin Awards, or did we just?
Yeah, they still do that, but like everybody's, it's all so stupid now that it's just like, how do you pick? It used to be like the guy who died backing himself off of a cliff with a Segway.
Yeah.
That
It's
would have
like-
been it
yeah.
that year, But
now
like,
it's just
there's
like they've
so
ruined
many
conspiracy theories.
Every
you know?
week, it seems like there's a new story about this social media influencer died trying to get a selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or farting into a thing.
What? Was that a thing?
No, somebody like hurt themselves like farting too much or something crazy. It's just not a.
But don't you have to die for to receive a Darwin
Yeah,
Award?
I think
it has
you're
to
right.
be posthumous.
That seems a little. If something can somehow be too mean-spirited and yet too innocent, it seems like both of those things for now.
Yeah,
Like,
I still think the Razzies are crueler. Because making a movie's hard. It's hard to make a movie. I couldn't make a movie.
But give it to the people who show up to get their Razzie. But like Sandra
Like Halle Berry
Bullock,
that one year.
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock showed up for one. I'm like,
She's a good sport. She's so
Yeah.
congenial.
very much so. I think it was after she got what? Oh, you!
Miss
I almost missed
Congeniality.
that one.
This
Hi,
is all,
Ron.
it's all
We're
for you,
making
Ron.
A Sandra Bullock joke. Sorry.
That's
She
all right,
did
I'm
2 movies
clueless
called
out
Miss
here in Missouri.
Congeniality. The
Thank
first
you.
one was very, very entertaining.
Clueless was Alicia Silverstone.
Yes.
Right. Now
Because
you tell me, I know that.
and that's
Yeah,
a movie
yeah,
too.
yeah. Okay, well,
So, but this isn't about us, Ron. This is about you.
and
How
we
have
need to
you
know
been,
what's
sir?
your fucking
Oh
deal?
yeah, part 2.
That
Part
could be.
two.
Yeah, I feel like we should just do this for everybody.
Yeah,
every
but
time.
you specifically, because I feel like we haven't had an on-air, and whatever you want to or don't want to talk about, we didn't get
Yeah.
to talk beforehand about what you might want to talk about. But anything you want to fill in from, because the last time we talked, I think it was kind of up to more or less, and now I write songs and I do these things. And that was after your crazy, amazing backstory of the missionary work and all of that. And
Your
how you
escape
were
from
raised.
religion,
Escape from
religiosity.
all of that, and only writing songs for at that point 6 or 7 years,
Ugh,
probably
gross.
8 or 12 now. Time has no meaning. But insofar as you are allowed by government decree or any conditions of your parole, what has been going on in the world of Ron Smith since last we talked on Ssnotwasscall?
Well, I think what I haven't gone over is just the circumstances of my health.
Okay. Are you comfortable talking about that? That's totally
Sure.
your call. Don't want you to feel pushed into it.
Not a problem.
Well, I didn't feel like pushing him into it, but Chris keeps saying he doesn't want to push you into it. So,
I mean,
yeah, peer pressure time.
Pull
Now
me
you
in.
have to talk about it.
Pull me instead.
right? Disclosure. I already know. So we've
Yeah.
talked. So
Yeah, we're acting like there are people here, but they're
Yeah.
not people here. It's a
But that-
conversation, blah, 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 blah.
But
Ron,
I don't want to.
what you been up to?
Yeah. Answer to
Well-
Jules. Only to Jules, not to me.
Yeah. For several years, I was getting at least one really, really nasty respiratory infection that was just laying me down to where I couldn't. I was sleeping on the couch. I was coughing so much, I couldn't. Every time I'd drop off to sleep, I'd start coughing, wake myself up, and they were really nasty, and it just seemed to like come out of nowhere. And I got my flu shots and crap like that, but for several years, I'm trying to think where that coincided with COVID. But it was in that maybe 2019 into early 2020 that I had one that I got so I got to where I couldn't hardly eat. I just couldn't even think about food, and my blood pressure was getting real low. I think I got really dehydrated, but didn't realize it. And
That'll happen.
What's that?
I said, that'll happen.
Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah.
And actually, I was in and out of the emergency room several times. I got to at one point where I felt really, really crappy, and my health care is through the VA, but it's hard to get an appointment like for something you need urgent care for, because they've got so many veterans that they're taking care of.
Yeah, and they're understaffed, and the budget
yeah,
keeps getting
so-
cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I finally went down to a doctor in a what's basically a podunk town because I couldn't get into one in my actual podunk town. Anyway, he listened to my
Needed a
lungs,
different one.
and he told me my lungs were full of water. And so he
And that's
prescribed.
not supposed to be there, right?
no,
just
no,
making
not
sure.
supposed to.
You do
It's
not
not
have
supposed to.
gills, just to be
and
clear.
he thought for sure it was congestive heart failure.
Oh, God.
And he said, who's your cardiologist? And I said, well, I don't have one. And the reason I don't have one is because I've had couple of heart procedures. Well, I had one heart procedure. I had a stent about 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, long time ago, put in. And after that, they had me, go back every month for a while, and then every 3 months and 6 months and a year and stuff. And after a few years, they said, hey, if you don't have a problem, you call us. We won't call you. So I don't have a cardiologist. And he was just floored. He thought, hey, you got to give me the stern uncle shit,
Yeah, I read you the riot act.
Yeah. So he put me on these diuretics, strong ones. And he said, you take these for 2 weeks, come back, and you're going to feel a whole hell of a lot better. Well, I took them for 2 weeks. When I came back, I felt worse than the first time I went down there. So he said, well, grab another gear. And so he put me on, what is that, LASIK, which is like, God, nobody wants to go on that stuff. It is really, really strong. And so when he prescribed that to me, when I got back home, I went ahead and contacted my VA clinic just to kind of report on what had been transpiring. And they said, get to the emergency room right now. So I went in there, and, lo and behold, that regimen of diuretics and LASIK, fortunately, I didn't take any of the LASIKs. They said, do not take it. And I went in there, and I was dehydrated. That was really the main problem. And it turned out there was no water in my lungs, and the guy was just misinterpreting what I was hearing. Now, mind you, what I've got, this thing's called IPF, or idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. It's hard to diagnose. It's kind of one of those things that after you eliminate everything else, boom, there it is. But there are some indicators on a high-resolution CAT scan that are telling. There's a honeycombing that takes place inside the lungs.
Whoa.
And it's not good.
Yeah.
And so eventually, the pulmonologist here in Osage Beach, Missouri, ran the scans and found that, and then he told me, basically, he said, unless you get a heart attack or an automobile accident, this is going to be what takes you out. It was I'm not particularly surprising, because I was like, the things would happen like we'd been down in Arkansas visiting our kids, and I was going to do a radio show up in Columbia, Missouri, so that's, several hours drive away. So we left in the morning and came up there, and we got there to the studio, and it was up on the second floor of a building, and I started walking up that second floor, and boom, I just totally ran out of gas.
Oof. And
I was carrying my guitar, and I had to hand the guitar to my wife, and I made it up the stairs. And after that, I was, after I sat for a bit, I felt fine. I did the show. Everything went great. But those kinds of things were happening to me. So I went in one time to the VA hospital, or the VA clinic, and they gave me this, what they call a 6-minute walk test. And that's when they put a pulse oximeter on your finger and walk you, around they have a building built so you don't know how to escape it with a circular hallway.
Yeah.
And boy, I tell you, we didn't get very far down that hallway before. Boom.
I'm surprised they don't just do like a treadmill or something. That seems more.
They usually do treadmills for stress tests and stuff like that. But,
Okay.
But they do that 6-minute walk test is like standard.
Seems
So
pretty
anyway,
stressful.
Long story short, they put me on oxygen at that point and referred me to a pulmonologist, and so the rest of that's all. But since the projected prognosis for IPF is 2 to 5 years if you look it up on the internet. And but it doesn't say 2 to 5 years from what.
Right. I mean, because you could get diagnosed at any point.
at
you
any
know.
stage along
Yeah.
the thing. But actually there are a couple of medicines that are called antifibrotics, and they can. Well, usually the way that IPF works is you're going along at a level, and you'll have what they call an exacerbation, and that will take you down a steep drop and level out. But from that point on, that's where your function is. You never go back up.
Wow.
And then another one until you have enough of them that it gets so low
Right.
that you just fade out. So the medicine that they have is designed to slow that. There's two things that happen. That honeycombing is kind of the final thing that happens. But before that, you develop these fibrous tissues in your lungs that make it harder for it to absorb the oxygen, and it decreases your volume of air. So, but anyway, I digress. The medicine is supposed to ease the
And make
decline.
it not such a steep slope.
Yes, exactly. So
Kind
that
of
you,
slow the descent.
yeah, it does, and it kind of evens out the decline rather than having these steep steps off.
Okay.
But there's two caveats to that. One is that a goodly portion of people can't tolerate the medicine.
Well, like they can't like stomach it. Like or-
Yeah, there's when I first got started out on it, I was reading the internet. God bless or damn the internet. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna say this.
Don't never look it up.
Just
Yeah,
never do that.
Do not look it up. So, but a lot of people were, like some folks got just really super photosensitive. They couldn't be out in the sun for even 2 minutes.
Wow.
And there's nausea, cramping.
So it just manifests in different ways.
Yeah, just all sorts of different ways.
That's
now, mind you,
fucked.
It's like
there's all kinds of people that have this IPF. There's actually several thousand in the U.S. So, but I was fortunate that I started out low dose and increased it. But I've tolerated it very well. The only
That's
thing that really hits me is if I get a pretty good shot of fatigue after I take the pill, and I have to have food in my stomach to take it. If I don't, I puke it right up.
Oh man.
Yeah. But so the other thing is that it costs like $10,000 a month.
Jesus.
Yeah. But the VA is covering that for me. So
Well,
I'm just fortunate beyond fortunate.
I mean, but just
Anyway, so, I'm 74. I know I'm not going to live forever. I don't need to, die at 120 or anything. So
I mean, I
Yeah, but
I,
we
I
really
think
like
we really
you.
well we
Yeah,
really
we want
like you
around.
and I
Yeah.
think we only got like 5 good years left as a society.
that's
Yeah.
probably true.
Yeah.
Stick
Like-
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless of this election nonsense, I'm not even
Stick
going to get
around
into
and
that
see the
shit.
end.
I just want to see how it ends, and I think I'm gonna, which is cool, except for the fact that I'm gonna probably choke to death on the dust that once was a river.
Yeah, I'm less cool with it having, young children.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's why I didn't do that. That's the only reason. It's not because no one will have me.
You could still choke to death on that.
I
stuff.
still will, and that's my main goal in life.
Yeah.
Dream big.
It's important. It's important to have goals.
I too have dealt with respiratory issues my entire life, Ron. I have asthma, and that has brought about all sorts of fun things. I've got bronchitis
Oh shit.
a couple times and hospitalized for it once. And
How was COVID for you?
well, I got on the bus early, so in like January 2020, I got really, really sick with some
Before it was
respiratory
cool.
thing. Before it was
Boy,
cool, and I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't eat for 2 straight days. I couldn't leave my room for 2 straight days. I started watching anime. That's how you know
no.
it's bad. Yeah. But I just remember just like listening to that Eminem album that came out at the beginning of that year, and then just watching the superhero anime that I was watching, and just not being able to even keep down water.
Yeah.
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 And I had no idea what it was. Like I went to urgent care because this was back when I had insurance. Now we live in the wasteland. Who cares? But yeah, and then they I got some prednisone, which is like
Pregnant
I got right in the pregnant zone, baby.
You got a little pregnant.
I got right in there, just a little pregnant. And I got and that's a steroid, and I've taken that for asthma stuff before. I used to take it like kind of regularly. I like go get shots of it monthly. But yeah, it was like it's no fucking joke when you take breathing for granted so much. Like I've never been like I've had certain parts of me out of commission. When Telly comes on, we can talk about that. But and so you take certain things for granted.
Yep.
But I don't think we take anything for granted as much as we take breathing for granted. That shit is wild. And the fact that like we have, you know, just the thing you said about the closer for like, and that's about $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was in Army, so they'll pay for it because I was a pawn in their machine. But
Yep.
like,
Much.
we weren't, you know,
Yep.
Chris, you have ties to the insurance industry, so you're kind of set, which is nice.
Well, you know, if you're gonna move to a coal mining town and you work for the coal mine,
Exactly.
and the
Exactly.
coal mine, yeah,
I sold my soul to the company Stowe.
I
Look.
have good insurance. It turns out, but yeah, I had talk about before it was cool. About 10 or 12 years ago, there are pictures of a much younger, slimmer, less gray me with a mask on outside, and people were very confused. And it's because I had such sudden, severe onset adult allergies that they thought I was having a heart problem.
Wow.
So yeah, so my lungs ain't good.
Yeah. So I guess
yeah.
we're all in the same boat. here,
Yeah, we should never be in the same room. Yeah. Thanks,
so.
Rebecca.
Here we are.
We have one viewer, and
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Thanks. Go to
Hi,
hell
Rebecca.
and feel free to come on anytime.
yep, there we go. And Rebecca, we will send you the link if you're willing to come on. If not,
Yeah.
that's cool. No
Ooh,
pressure, but you're
I am
welcome
going in.
at any
pressure.
time.
I am going in to get like nerve testing tomorrow for all the problems I'm having with my hands. You know, those things you need to do stuff with.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing where they put the needles in to test your nerves and shit. I'm doing that on a Saturday.
Do you
Jealous?
feel this? Do you feel this?
Ow,
My
ow.
favorite thing to do was,
Suffer?
already in hell.
Already in hell.
She's here with us.
Hey.
Thanks for coming, Rebecca. My favorite thing to do when I was like a bubble boy, basically, was because I'm allergic to fucking everything. So I would go take these allergy tests where they would stab you with a fucking needle, 40 times in a row to figure out at different points on your arm and on your back and shit. And then they'd measure the reactions to stuff. Dust is a big one for me. Ragweed, pollen, mold, you know, the classics.
Oh, you're and dairy, right?
Oh, well, yeah, milk, yeah. But like the shit that'll kill me, like, hey, everybody out there, you want to kill me? Just throw some peanuts in my mouth, because that's lights out. Yeah.
I have
Yep.
heard that you can eventually get over that particular one.
So now, I don't know how long this has been the case, but ever since I tried Chick-fil-A, and you know what makes Chick-fil-A? Here's a commercial Chick-fil-A.
The
and
delicious
Feel free to
hatred?
use this.
The,
God damn it! Shut up! Don't undercut me.
Sorry.
I'm booting you.
Never-
Get out. Nope. Get out. Okay. Hey Ron, you ever wonder what makes Chick-fil-A taste so good?
Hey, Miss G.
No, that does make it taste really good, but it's the hatred and bigotry.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
you
there
can
you
come
go.
back.
Hatred and bigotry.
Well, there you go.
Ssnotwasscall. Hatred
co-
and bigotry.
They cook their fries in peanut oil, and I've
gee.
always liked their fries, and they've always cooked it in peanut oil.
And how have you tolerated them over the years?
I didn't know they were cooked in peanut oil. And I don't know if it's like a Tinkerbell situation, like there's like a probability field around my allergy, and I just don't know. But I'm pretty sure
It's a
that's not the
Schrodinger's
case.
peanut. If you
Because
don't know it's
also
there.
I've had Five Guys fries, and that shit is great. And they cook that shit in peanut oil. And so apparently whatever they do to get the peanuts oilized, that's the technical term. Whatever they do for that takes whatever enzyme my body can't
Have
process.
you ever seen
out of
that
it.
episode of Lucy, where I Love Lucy, where she's stomping on the grapes to make wine?
Yeah.
I've seen
It's
I've seen clips
It's like that, but with peanuts. Just like that. People.
because she's allergic to grapes.
Yes. Ssnotwasscall.
So it's called. You want a speed bump? And we're not talking about Coke, baby.
Nope. You know, there's a Bruce Springsteen song where he's talking about a guy he knew in high school who was a great pitcher, and he would say he could throw that speedball by you, but it's not called speedball.
Is it called Bayou?
No, it's called a
Hey,
that's
get the
a,
bayou
that's
in
a
there.
justified. That's a justified reference. A hatred and bigotry. They are delicious,
Yum, 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 yum.
spicy, and hateful. But yeah, that was the Linda Ronstadt pitch, the Blue Bayou. That's a justified bit. I'll take a Dr. Pepper.
Man, that show's so good. I was just
So
talking it up
good.
to my grandmother today. She is she has moved from her apartment to a facility, and then hopefully she'll move to another facility that is less hospitally. Anyway, so like the TV situation is so weird. First it was fuzzy, then they replaced it, but it's a Roku TV, so it's an internet TV. So you
How
have
does
to
she
go
do with that?
Right. So my dad or myself has to come and set her up,
Yeah.
and then she just doesn't turn the TV off and just watches like the Andy Griffith channel. She was on the Equalizer channel, I guess,
Yeah.
where it's just Queen Latifah equalizing all over the place.
Oh, so it's not the original Equalizer. It's
well,
the
no,
latest
because
Equalizer.
you wait. Was the Denzel one a remake of an old show?
That was a remake, yeah.
There was an
Oh,
old show
shit.
with a guy with hair like
I just
Ron.
got Mission Impossible again.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a silver-haired individual. Yeah, it's true.
So was he a cop or was he like an ex something?
he was
something,
an ex something or other. It's all
Okay.
kind
Yeah.
of vague in
like
my
a Jack
memory.
Reacher sort of deal.
Yeah.
It was kind of a last ditch vigilante type guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Batman
Kinda like
without
the-
all the toys.
Sort of
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Or like a proto A-Team, but one guy.
Yeah, yeah. Or
And no mohawk.
oh
No
god,
mohawk.
I
No
pity
Baracus.
I pity those fools.
I do pity.
All fools.
Oh,
equal-
those fools.
level.
Pity
In
them,
list of
please.
most to least pitied. That was one of the early
a
AV
tiered
Club
a
bits.
tiered list.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny you say that the Roku TV because your grandmother's whatever the age your
She
grandmother
is 87.
There you go.
Yeah.
My father, who passed at 78 in 2018, to his dying day was better with technology than I was.
Huh.
So I would never have that problem with him.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I hooked this up myself. I did this. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
why. Yet another one of the reasons that we think Joylene was his and that I wasn't. Because
A real swapped
because-
at birth.
Yeah, because she
thing.
understands technology and things.
Yeah.
I just drive the car. I just drive the car. It's what I do.
Car. Oh god.
No, I accept it. I
I just drive the car. Oh god.
I'll say. And then, so Ron,
Yeah.
so when we left off, you were getting. It sounds like the treatment is help-ish.
Well, yeah, it is. I don't want to belabor it, but the last couple of things, altitude has gotten to where it's really hard for me to handle. But the thing is that with this stuff, and maybe Jules, maybe you go through the same thing that it's hard to know what's mental and what's actually physical. 'Cause
Yeah.
once you start to feel, short of breath or whatever,
Yep.
then
It compounds, and you can just you may
yeah,
just
then
be
you
having a
kinda
panic
wig
attack.
out, you know.
It's also like a pre-flinch situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Yep.
I
That's
have-
why
I go- yeah.
when the doctor stabs you with the needle when you're a kid, it's like I'll
Yeah.
count to 3, 1, 2,
Two,
and we're done.
Yeah.
It's
I-
the anticipation.
Yeah, I am on no less than 3 allergy, not allergy medications because us leaving the Mid-Atlantic wasn't the worst thing because it was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I got hospitalized for bronchitis that time because I had just left my windows open and I lived near the creek, and it was lovely and the air smelled so nice. And then
Yeah.
it was spring, and then
And
the trees exploded and tried to murder me.
We went to the, we believe you.
I hope you come back, Rebecca, but we will not blame you if you do not.
We would blame you if you
Truly.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we believe you and we believe in you.
And let me know if you want the link because you are welcome on here.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. But we were we had a brief family outing to the beach, which Jules, you being a little more aware of our day-to-day life, that's saying something that the 4 of us were able to go do it, and paid for it today, but still worth it. But like, yeah, that's tough, man. It's like, this is so beautiful, I might die.
Right.
You know,
Right,
like we're looking at
Yeah.
Presque Isle is just this beautiful scenic. It's not quite an island. It's an
Isthmus.
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 Merry Isthmus.
Isthmus.
to you
Merry
too.
Isthmus to you as well. But
Okay,
yeah,
side note, we're not going to get to another way where we get to lisps. So, you know the big fog, Ron, take 5. You know the big fog monster in
Galactus.
No, close. In Loki season 1. Eliath, right? But what if his name's just Elias and whoever named him had a lisp? There we go. Okay, sorry. Anyway,
How
it
long
was an
have you
isthmus.
had that and wanted
Oh,
to say it?
I can't tell you.
I'm so happy for you. Oh no, you can tell me, man.
A couple weeks.
Oh, not that short of a
Not
time.
bad.
Okay,
Well,
that's not bad at all.
But yeah, I won't explain why.
I had. Okay, so what's the thing where you have 2 different colored eyes?
Heterochromia.
Yeah. It came up. We were watching. There's a pitcher named Max Scherzer who has it, just like David Bowie had it. And I mentioned it. We're watching
It's a
baseball. we see him.
groovy mutation. That's why I know it is because of X-Men First Class.
Of course. But we're watching that, and it comes up, and I couldn't remember the name of it. And then a couple of weeks later, something came up, and Alexander made a pun. And I can't remember what it was, but it was great in that way that only a precocious 12-year-old can make a truly horrible pun. I wish I could remember what it was, but it was
man.
heterochromia something. You know, like he did that, and I said, but we hadn't pulled the word, so I said, buddy, how long have you had that? He's like, oh, the whole time. I'm like, no. How long did it take you to go look it up? And then how long have you been sitting on a chance to use it? He's like, oh, I looked it up in the next 10 minutes. And I'm like, and then you've just been sitting on it waiting for a chance to use it. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I love you so much, kid.
It's so good.
So good.
It's
He's
good.
So fucking funny.
It's good stuff.
Ah.
Yep. You got some good folks there.
Yeah,
Living in that
and
house with you.
They
What
were-
happened
yeah.
to what
I
how'd you-
don't know.
yeah.
Fucking I don't know. I do know, but I don't know.
You do. Yeah.
No, I know I deserve it. I just don't know why. But I
No, I mean, how'd you end up with the nice people around you?
I mean, well, we made the 2.
Right, but then like
The original one,
you had to trick her somehow,
Oh,
right?
I didn't trick her. I caught her on a really down time.
Oh, that's what
I
you
was
do. Okay.
I was a rebound, and I just locked that shit down.
That away.
Shit works.
It's done.
Yep.
1998, baby.
Oh, it's done.
Although, yeah, you spend a certain amount of time working 2 jobs to support somebody who's not doing okay, and as she put it, I got a lot of asshole points out of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You support somebody.
Yeah, you get like like coupons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You wake up like every few weeks, so it's like I'm just gonna hand you this. Oh man.
Yeah, and she's like, somebody asked her about. It's like, so you were into the music? It's like, yeah. If I didn't like his songs, this shit never would have worked out. She's like, no, I still would have married him. I loved him, but like, honey, why don't you do that on the side. Like, we can go do something else. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's nice to have somebody that likes your stuff.
It is.
Be and share your life with that person.
Yeah.
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 Well, Ron, we like your stuff. You want to play a song?
Yeah, you feel like playing something? Your call.
Sure.
You don't have to. No worries.
Absolutely not.
Sometimes we go weeks at a time without playing music on this thing.
It is not required. I could play one of the B songs that I wrote. I played the 2 A songs on Monday.
Yeah.
I wrote like 4 songs in close succession.
We're gonna make you play a song. Yeah. Don't you worry about that, Chris. Yeah. You're gonna have to. But Ron, no worries. Or it could be right now. It could be later.
I'm trying to think what I've been.
You could log off and then play it and then come back
that
on.
was something I wanted to do. There is something I wanted to do for you guys.
Was it to tell us to go fuck ourselves? No reason.
No, I think it's to bore you to death, and this is gonna. If this doesn't do it, it can't be done.
Well, I'm already dead inside. So.
I don't know if you could. Hey, Jules, have I ever sent you that song that I wrote? It's called Dead Inside. I'm not kidding.
No.
It's an unreleased, like, Chris and Joylene show band song.
Huh.
And it's, like, in the studio, full band. It's, I'll send it to you sometime. You won't listen to it, but you'd be entertained if you did.
I've listened to thing you've sent me.
Oh crap!
What?
I was
What did I do?
detuning. I thought I was detuning the E, and it was the B I was detuning.
That happens to me so often, which is so it shouldn't, because I play guitar every day.
I'll go you one better. I every single time I go to play amplified acoustic guitar, I can't remember which way the volume is and which way the tone is, and or which one is which.
Right? Yeah.
Don't know. And I say I do it. I play it off. Say sorry. I do this just rarely enough this way that I can't remember it. But the truth of the matter is, if I did it every day, I probably wouldn't remember.
Yeah. Dan O'Connor said a thing. Board and Brew was.
Wow.
Do you know this Dan O'Connor person?
I don't know, Dan. I don't think so, but I do know Board and Brew because we played there in like 2014.
Yeah. Well, then I still don't think we were in the same room because we would have noticed.
If we
would have noticed the left-handed guitar thing.
You probably don't have the exact same reaction to lefties that I do, because mine is to go up and say hi and hand them my guitar. But
my camera just changed which camera it's using.
It changed to not being a camera.
No, it changed to the camera I have taped over, and now it's just not. It's refusing to turn on. It's just refusing.
What did you do?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, Kimmy whoopsie. What did you do?
Please, Mr. was my father. Call me Kimmy. All right.
Unbreakable.
Ron, please.
Yes. So here's the deal.
Oh, yeah. Make us happy.
Now, last night I alluded to one of the songs, or not last night, Monday night. God, these weeks go fast.
It's all right.
Time
Time's a
has no
flat
meaning.
circle. Yeah.
Time has no meaning.
Yeah, I alluded to a song that I wrote back when I took my favorite song and then, threw away the words and wrote new lyrics, and then threw away the lyrics and wrote the thing. So I want to take you through all 3 iterations of that just for the hell of it.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. That is, by the way, also an exercise they do in Nashville. You take a popular song and you rewrite the words, and then you take the words and you write a new tune to it. That's
that
like yeah.
That doesn't surprise me because the gal that was leading that song, it was an NSAI song circle, which is the Nashville Songwriters Association International, which is a thing I was a member of for a couple of years, and then I just dumped out. It's just all about co-writing and getting, commercial stuff. So it's not my thing. But anyway, here's the song that originally I picked as a song that I really like, and it's not one of my songs, obviously. Is that coming through, guitar?
It could be a little louder, if you can.
I can do that.
So is this the exercise that I mentioned as well? The Nashville thing?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's a good trick. I've never done it, but it's an interesting idea.
I was
just don't
surprised I could do it. This was really early on. In 2019, like October of 2019, I went to this songwriter retreat, and that was when I came home from that.
Is
I
that
went
when
out
you
and
gave
bought-
everyone COVID?
What's that?
Is that
It
when
was-
you gave everyone COVID after you got back for something in
He
2019?
is the lab leak.
or the other way? So anyway, this was shortly after that I got involved with NSAI, and it was one of my early meetings that they gave us this challenge, and I just was dumb enough to think I could maybe do it. So here's the original song. It's called "Old Love." It's by a couple called. They have names.
That's a great name.
Ken and Leandra, I think, is who it is. They go by Ken and Leandra. Got this off an old folk CD called House on Fire or something like that. It was a compilation of kind of like indie music and something we picked up in a record store up in Columbia once. Really liked the song. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to. Old love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway. I met you beneath the willow. We were young, a little shy. We would sit and talk for hours, watch the river flowing by. You would laugh at all my stories. Then at dusk, I'd walk you home. Who'd have guessed it, we'd last a lifetime, growing up and growing old. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to. Oh, love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway. We may not leave this town we live in. Life's not as easy as we planned. I always meant to give you diamonds. You still wear that plain old band. That old river keeps on rolling. We don't know just what's in store, but in spite of all of this, I don't love you like I did. I love you so much more. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to. No, love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway. Old love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway.
So that's the original.
That's the original. That's a.
Yeah. You've played that before, I want to say. That sounds...
I have.
Yeah. That's a good one. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering and you needed my my input, because I know that's why you were here.
He was waiting to send it to Arista Records or whatever a current record company is. Is Arista Records around?
Arista.
I think they just do
Casablanca.
Santana. They just do Santana albums now. I think.
There you go.
I mean, it could be worse.
I learned a new word.
Sesquidipillion.
No, although I appreciate you going for Isaac Hayes there. Sesquidestinelli, that song?
Nah.
Never mind. So I'll tell you the other word later.
Okay.
So
If you know what I mean.
You said, Ron, that this is part of a process. That's the
Right.
original song. And then what was the next step?
Okay, next step was I wrote different words to that melody.
Okay.
Each time I hear you sing your song the way that you do, with your message ringing so true, it just carries me away. I leave my baggage at the station, and I'm going on vacation to whatever destination your song is taking me today. I don't even know where I'm headed, but I just don't care. I'm busy looking out the windows. I know I'll know when I get there. Sometimes the weather's sunny. Sometimes I shiver in the cold. But I'm never disappointed, and it's never growing old. Each time I hear you sing your song the way that you do, with your message ringing so true, it carries me away. I don't take no baggage to the station. I'm going on vacation. I'm messing it up now. To whatever destination your song taking me today. Maybe you don't mean to change me, but I'm changing every day. Learning different ways of thinking, learning better ways to play. I'm learning how to ride. I'm learning how to ride that river where artistic vision flows. I will be your friend forever. I just wanted you to know. Each time I hear you sing your song the way that you do, with your message ringing so true, it carries me away. I take no baggage to the station, but I'm going on vacation to whatever destination your song is taking me today. To whatever destination your song is taking me today. Obviously, I wrote these back when my voice was better.
Okay,
So
well,
then-
yeah, hat trick.
Yeah, hat trick. So then after that. Oh, then I got to get out of drop D tuning.
Is it awkward if we're here on screen with you?
No,
Would you prefer if we weren't?
I don't care.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care, Chris. Success.
That's all we ever want.
All
Don't
we ever
care.
wanted.
And then we can damn you for not caring. Why don't you care?
Please care. Each time I hear you and sing your song way that you do, your message ringing so true, it carries me away. Take no baggage to the station, but I'm going on vacation to whatever destination your song is taking me today. Don't even know where I'm headed, but you know, I just don't care. 'Cause I'm busy looking out the windows, and I know I'll know when I get there. Sometimes weather's warm and sunny, sometimes I shiver in the cold, but I'm never disappointed, it's never getting old. Each time I hear you sing your songs the way that you do, your message ringing so true, oh, it carries me away. Don't take no baggage to the station, yet I'm going on vacation to whatever destination your song is taking me today. Now maybe you don't mean to change me, but I'm changing every day, learning different ways of thinking, and I'm learning better ways to play, learning how to ride that river where artistic vision flows. I'll be your friend forever, and I just wanted you to know, each time I hear you sing your song the way that you do, your message ringing so true, it carries me away. Don't take no baggage to the station, yeah, I'm going on vacation to whatever destination your song taking me today. So that's how that went.
Liked it very much.
And that's the present version, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Present version.
Yeah, because you've played. I know I've heard that before.
Yep.
But I didn't hear it. And different. And you know, I was just thinking that I had a song that took me. I'm just trying to think. 5 years to write. Like, I wanted to write it the whole time. I gave it a first pass. I didn't think it was good enough for what I wanted the song to be. Like, the idea that I had for the song, I thought was better than, you know, the sum of its parts at the time. And so I kind of sat on it. I gave it a couple passes over the course of those years, but nothing ever really took. And then, well, shit happened. Shit went down. And
Did something happen?
No, nothing ever happens. Anyway, so breakup, yada, yada, yada. And so then I end up, like, going back and, like, just stripping it for parts, rewriting the music completely, keeping, like, a few lines here and there, keeping the idea of the thing. But I think, you know, so it's interesting. And I'd love to have Sean on here right now for this. Well, Chris, you know. Sean, please come back.
Instead of me.
Please live stream, Daddy. Please come back.
Correct.
But like I'd love to know because because like the translytic thing that we did on here that one time, which he uses to write. Have we talked about the translytic songwriting? Probably not, due to the face you're making.
Yes, we have. When Sean was on here.
Okay,
and explained it
Chris,
to us.
just keep tuning your goddamn guitar. Shut up. And yeah, if you could do the Seinfeld.
No.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's
That'll
correct. Translatic songwriting, so what he does is he'll take like a foreign language poem or something, and then phonetically, like, write a bunch of words based on those, like, that are in English, and then just keep going through
Yeah.
passes and iterations of it, and refine it, make it make
Or
more
he finds
sense.
a language that kind of looks like English, like Swedish. Wasn't that the one we did?
I think so. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
take one that kinda
It was
looks
one of
like
those
it.
Thor countries.
And then exactly something with a lot of not even umlauts, but like the
Wooden
like
shoes, a
wide
lot of
circles.
blackface.
Yeah, they had wooden shoes
Yeah.
over the letters. And he involved us in it, and there was like a Google Doc, and we went and changed thing, and I think like 2 or 3 of our lines made it into this beautiful song he wrote.
Yeah, I think
I was
one
oddly
word
touched.
of mine made it in, and I'm like, fucking nice. Co-writing credit.
No, I meant between the two of us. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. One of my words got in there.
I think more than one.
I don't think so. No,
Maybe
maybe
two.
some stuff I moved around.
Yeah,
But,
part of your architecture work was
Well, my dad was an architect, so it's just genetics. Was an
there you
architect.
go.
Like, may he rest upstairs. Like, what are we doing?
Well, I hope he gets some rest.
Me too.
He's
apparently
got
had
to
a-
put up with your ass.
Well, not this weekend, because I'll be in Thomas, West Virginia at the Purple Fiddle. That's right, the matinee show, 1 to 3. I'll be there playing music, laughing it up just like this, using this voice. Oh, boy. It is one of my favorite places. It's my favorite place to play. That's just...
See, you
it's-
sounded more sincere when you were doing the.
Get the fuck... Shut
Pardo
up, shut
voice.
up, shut up. Play one of your
me
B
shut up.
songs.
Be me.
Hey,
Actually, this one's in A, but it's a B song.
nice.
Is that quiet? Too quiet? Not quiet enough?
That sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Jules, did you get the pictures I sent you that they were selling other ones of these on the eBay so we could be twinsies?
Yeah, but the next guitar I'm gonna get is probably gonna be a boutique acoustic guitar that costs like $2,000. So
That's a good call. I would recommend, if you like the sound of it, that the J45 I have is when they were making the studio ones, and it was
Yeah.
new. It was new $14.95.
and that's an Epiphone or a Gibson?
No, that's Gibson.
That's a Gibson. Okay,
That's
okay,
a full Gibson. That's a Gibson J45. Then they started making, I'm not kidding, the G45 to make like a cheaper version of it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta get my Les Paul fixed before I buy any guitars though.
There is that. Although I will say they had one of these, but it was cooler looking. It was the full just like wood finish, and it was newer, and it was, I want to say it was $4.99 or $5.99 on Reverb.
And then you can just swap like those pickups out, and then you'll basically have a 335, but for half the price.
Although I like these pickups. 335s have humbuckers. I like these better. They're PAFs.
It depends.
Yeah, I mean, they're not PAFs. They're something else.
Yeah, but like I love because you can switch
P60s?
between
Yeah.
single coil and humbucker.
Yeah, but I don't love that
with
version
those.
of the single coil. I like this. I like this. I like this. Stop trying
Okay,
to change.
well then fucking play
Stop
a song.
trying to change me.
Yeah,
my
Ron,
guitars.
stop it.
That's me. You got-
Ron, you know, we wanted to have, this was our time to talk about it, but the picture's just on me now. So all I can see is how shiny my nose is. So,
You happy?
am I?
No.
No. So, levels okay there as far as what you're getting?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay.
Are you doing loop stuff?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay. Then yeah.
I've wrecked friendships before. Maybe I'll do it again. Sent distress to the door. Almost made it and then lose the nerve to let cooler heads prevail. Make the call when I should have let them all sail. I've grounded under heel with little sign that I care. Who knows what it could yield? hoping for love that's not there. Lose the chance to let fortune dance in the wind. Know for sure that it's over before it begins. I've wrecked friendships again, over and over, it's true. Wait as long as you can, odds are it'll happen to you.
Ooh, nice ending.
Thanks. It was a mistake.
Oh,
Cool.
that was cool though.
Thanks.
Or was it?
Or did they?
And how? And how?
Oh. Oh.
All right. Am I playing something?
I mean,
That'd be nice.
Turnabout is fair play, I guess.
I don't know if nice is the right word.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How much reverb is that? Is that too much reverb? Because I don't know. I don't know anymore.
That's
with
not
this
too bad.
stupid
No.
pedal.
That
You don't
seems
have much.
appropriate.
You mean on your vocal?
Yeah,
There's
my
not?
vocals, yeah.
There really isn't very much. I don't
Okay.
hear a whole lot at all. Yeah.
What about now? Little?
Yeah, that's a bunch.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but I barely moved the knob. That's so crazy. Hold on. What about now? Less?
That's about like it was before.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Just go with that. I think it sounds good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad. So
Yeah, what about
not-
this
it's-
though?
that's good. Just
Yeah?
leave it right there. Yeah.
Hey.
Leave it alone.
I'm leaving it.
Quit
Hey,
fucking
guys.
touching. Quit fucking touching things.
Don't be touching. Hey, it's Rogue. It's Rogue. Don't be touching.
Fingers off. Fingers off that.
Spoiler alert, Rogue is not in Deadpool.
God damn it!
I'm just going to name people who aren't in the movie.
Please do. Yeah.
Are you going to wait to see it until it's like out on digital?
No, I want to go see it this weekend. It's down to if we can.
Okay.
The timing. It's just
All right.
stuff keeps coming up.
Let me know if you do, and then we
Yeah.
can have a chat. Have
Yeah,
a bit of a
I'd like
chat.
to.
Sure.
Yeah.
And maybe Rowan will have seen it by then, and we can pull him on here.
I feel like he won't have. I could be wrong.
I don't know. He did get like more busy than he already was, which was pretty busy recently. Like he had to drop out of an Illy Amy show that I'm doing with Rebecca from before.
Huh. Well, now you know why.
Yeah, because busy. Yeah, he told
Yeah,
me.
that's what he told you. I know.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah. No, I wasn't there, but
Well,
I
you
know.
were, but you were there when I
Uh-huh,
brought
see?
it up and blamed him for
Yep.
being a bad person, and then laughed about how he's one of the best people. Right, Ron? You have to say yes.
Yes.
You don't have to say yes.
I'm compliant.
And that's what we likes about you, Ron.
Yeah. betcha.
Oh, that's what you appreciate.
That's how
You're
I
better-
flipped in. That's how I flipped in my old age. I was never a compliant child, so
Yeah, that's right.
here I am now. all
Oh man,
compliant
yeah,
and
just
shit.
get it all out while you can.
You
Get all
bet.
your compliance in.
Sure.
I love the status quo.
You bet.
Oh, so fun,
awesome.
so
Underrated
much.
band.
Status quo.
Big fan.
All right,
Yeah, Kim Whoopsie.
Speaking of whoopsie,
yeah, well, like we may just go dark.
Although you could solo one of us out to like act out the song you're playing.
I know who I'd go to.
Well, Ron.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, right.
No, I'm just gonna wing it.
Well, this song requires hair, so I can't help.
I don't think no. I'm
Stand
it's
on
not like
your head.
I'm not Samson. Once you cut my hair, like I've played shows.
How do you know?
I've played shows bald. That's how I know.
Yeah,
I
well,
shaved my
then-
head. Yeah, in,
then.
in like 2018.
Did you really do that?
Yeah, because like I have among all of the other fun stuff I mentioned before, like a part of my being allergic to everything is I have psoriasis on my head, and so it gets real dry.
Wait, say it again, but slower.
Psoriasis on
Wait,
my
wait.
head.
Wait, where's your exterminate voice?
It's right here. That is right. I will exterminate.
Psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
Good stuff.
Martha Jones just showed up and Vote Saxon was on the wall.
Good.
Yeah.
It's great. They did it in
Bueno.
the Donna one too.
Yeah.
In the Christmas special. Yeah, they do it.
They didn't mention him in it.
No, but there's a poster up.
Is there?
When they go back to Earth and it's
I missed the
abandoned,
poster.
there's this, or it's on a newspaper or like on a wall or
I
something.
missed it. Damn it.
Because I just went through all of this, so I just did this.
Ron, we're talking about Doctor Who.
Doctor, what?
Doctor what?
More like Doctor, when it was a woman.
Things that
and,
make
and
you
now
say
it's a
Doctor,
black and a gay. I love him as the Doctor so much.
He's so great.
He's so great. Have you seen the Sex Show? The show that he's from, Sex Education?
No.
Gillian Anderson's in it. So okay, well there we go. I
I'm
should
sorry,
be able
did
to.
you need a moment to yourself after
Yeah,
talking about
yeah, just about Gillian Anderson. Yeah, I
and
do.
about, what's his name?
Chuti Gatwa.
Is that how you say it?
Actually, it's Chuti.
Is that right?
Chuti. Yeah. Or
American.
Chuti, I think is how you.
Is he English or otherwise?
He's English,
Okay.
but he's Nigerian.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh.
Like, do you know the comedian Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. His parents are Nigerian. He's
Right.
Nigerian.
Yeah. He
So-
does. He does.
He does an amazing.
He does the great
impression.
bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then if you know, then you know.
I know. IYK.
We're not the. Well, if I knew, no, I wouldn't have to ask. It's a commercial on commercial television that I was forced to watch because of one of the streaming things. They brought back cast members of Modern Family and have them selling WhatsApp. Yeah.
See, I saw a commercial, and I thought it was an episode of Modern Family.
Nope, it's that.
And I was like, oh, they're doing a rerun of Modern Family. But then it cut back to the Olympics, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But it's like the weird hookup /
hate it.
hide from other people app, but now they're advertising it. It's very strange.
What, Ashley Madison?
No. WhatsApp. The thing where you can, that's Ron knows that one.
Yeah, it was a big thing. It was a news story.
Modern
And that's the
Family, all
only reason. Yeah, he knows Modern Family.
Yeah, nobody laughed like that at Modern Family.
There were some funny
I don't know.
bits.
I never watched it. I
When
don't
when the girl kid was being
can't-
stupid or slutty or something, and when
I-
the dad was being stupid or slutty,
I haven't
and when
watched
the
it because of
brother was being hold on, when the brother was
mockumentary
being
thing. Okay,
stupid
cool.
or slutty, or when the gay one was being gay. You remember gay?
Paul Lind?
Oh, I wish. Oh my God! I wish it was an episode
Templeton.
of '70s Hollywood Squares. Like
I
that
just want
would
it to be
rad.
Templeton. The fair is a veritable smorgasbord. He voiced Templeton the Rat in Charlotte's Web.
That doesn't exist.
Not anymore.
Nope. Because of woke.
What happened?
I don't
Got
know.
woke.
It's not Song of the South. It's
Go woke, get broke. Get
Go-
get broke, go
home.
broke.
Go Home, Make a Sandwich.
Go.
I'm not great at these.
Make me a damn sandwich.
I will make you a sandwich of music and
Get in that kitchen and put your shoes back on because you want to be safe and not have things fall on them. See, bad at this.
yeah. This is not going well for you.
Yeah. No?
Yeah.
Why start now?
I don't know. How's this?
Your guitar sounds really weird.
I know. It's broken. Like I
And
said.
it's going the right way. Sounds good.
What is it? I played this on Monday, but I don't know. Fuck you, I guess.
Thank you?
You're welcome. All right. This is my new stage name.
It's not MC Fuckface?
No.
DJ Fuckface.
I'll take my questions and comments after the
Captain
show.
Fuckface? Brigadier General Fuckface.
Brigadier General Alistair Lethbridge
Fuckface!
I think that's too
another
many. I
Doctor
think
Who,
that's.
yeah.
I think
No,
that's
it's
too
not.
many characters.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh no, I get 200. No, that's good. Okay, yep. Anyway, I'll change that after this.
Another Doctor Who reference. Vote Saxon.
I mean, your options are pretty scant. I know people are excited, but I have to poop somebody's pants.
Is this part of the song?
Yeah.
It is now. Mm-hmm. Poop pants. MC Poop pants. Brigadier General.
It should get less funny, but it's not getting less funny. All right, shut up. I'm gonna play a song. Throw myself into you, seeking refuge from the desolation. The light grows dim, they always do. The journey always finds its destination, and oh, what burned bright is damp and dark. Oh, as we remember who we are, no one stays in the Garden of Eden, no one makes it out alive. No one ever gave me a reason why no one stays in the Garden of Eden. Shine comes off, colors fade, drops of rain sustain to form an ocean. Stumble through every day. I can barely make it through the motions, and oh, is all the dreaming turns to ash. Oh, there's just one question left to ask. Can we stay in the Garden of Eden? Can we keep all the hope in alive? I'll be dragged out kicking and screaming, but no one stays in the Garden of Eden. No one stays in the Garden of Eden. No one makes it out alive. No one ever gave me a reason why no one stays in the Garden of Eden. Where are we?
So I did enjoy that. Clappity clap. I have
Clap,
a
clap, clap,
question.
clap, clap.
I do have a question.
Yeah, yeah, see you in the back?
Yeah. So is this how you're going to announce you're putting out a Christian record? You're singing about the Garden of Eden.
That's from a book, Giovanni's Room,
Sure.
which
You
is
read the
about
book,
sin.
believe you. What?
Yeah, it's about some gay stuff.
Did you? So did you?
It was
borrow
homework.
this?
It was a homework song. Yeah, I a week ago tomorrow. I played a show at the Georgetown Public Library for DC Bushwick Book Club, and yeah. So you read a book, you make a piece of art about it. It's usually songs. Sometimes it's like visual art stuff, but yeah, that was, and it was cool. I knew everybody except for one person who were the performers there. So, you know, and I liked them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have agreed to do the fucking show. So, but yeah, and like that's what I like the Fahrenheit 451 song that I wrote. That's from that same thing. So
No, actually, that's from the Bible. It was really a turnaround because you went and read the Bible and then wrote a song about Fahrenheit 4. I enjoyed the song. I was not expecting the story behind it. The
yeah, no,
Georgetown
it's,
Public
it's
Library. That's really cool.
it was neat, and like, you know, there was better turnout for that than the Fahrenheit 451 one, and because it was James Baldwin's like centennial, and so they've had like a year since last August, I think they started it, and then our show was on the what was it? The third.
Where is the library in Georgia?
It's right off of Wisconsin on R Street.
I have people have their issues with Georgetown. I always really liked it, in part because we used to spend like part of a day there knocking around Georgetown being poor, and then we'd go to Christian and Alejos to play
Oh my God, such a beautiful
play at the
home.
gallery.
Such a beautiful home.
You've been
The
in.
person who puts this on is C. Griffin, who lives with Christian and Alejo.
You have told me, and is
Yes.
a band member with Christian. Is that right? Is that the person?
Yeah, they are in a band with Christian, and the band is called Boy Meets Pearl. And
That is a wonderful home. So have you been down to the
I have
performance
not. I
space?
have only been in the top space,
Great.
the
It used
the entry.
to just be
the
their
entry space.
basement, and then over the years they built a performance space.
It's so cool that they've had that place for so long. That's
fir-
like,
yeah.
oh my God, it must be rent controlled, or Christian has
No,
like
he
a
bought
job
it.
as an
He bought
assassin.
it, like, back. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude!
He bought it right before, apparently, and they've worked on it forever. And it's one of my. It's just that there's still written on the wall, "This is our happiest place," and it's my. He brought it up when he was on the live stream with the Oyemi kids, and said, "Yeah," he said, "Chris's handwriting is still on our wall. Place where you're supposed to write, by the way. It's like chalk things. I didn't
Okay.
just scratch into the wall."
The Purple Fiddle has orange walls in the room with the pool table, and there's Sharpies around, and you just write on the walls.
Yeah.
You sign
Now,
your
this
name.
was-
I've done it twice.
The fact that he kept
The second time was abolish the Senate.
Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Hashtag, that's what I say. But the fact that he kept it there in chalk for all these years is really nice, because if it's not 10 years ago, it's damn close. Yeah. But yeah, the first fun fact, the first show we ever played under the name The Honest Mistakes was in their dining room.
Wow, cool.
That is a fun fact.
It is. God, that was great. We had such a good time.
Hey, Ron, what walls have you written on?
And are you ready to write on the walls in that room? Do it, Ron. Do it. Do it.
Okay,
This
I don't condone this.
Do it, Ron.
Actually, I wasn't one to write on walls. What I would do is pick off wallpaper in the shapes of like continents and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Because it's awesome. What?
as
Why?
a poor kid.
Yeah.
Now, but then my kids, what they would do is paste boogers in the shape of stuff.
Booger walls. Let's kids.
Isn't
I'm
that
sorry.
a-
I'll
isn't
turn.
that a-
I'll turn
Isn't
my.
that a Sheena Easton song?
What's that?
No, that is Shirley Bassey.
No, it's Sugar Walls.
Oh, I thought you meant Thunderballs.
I didn't, but that would have been even better. Although
Oh,
Thunderball.
Thunderball
was,
is
the Welshman.
Tom Jones. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Matt Monroe did From Russia with Love, which I feel is a superior song.
But she also did History Repeating with Propeller Heads.
Shirley Bassey?
Yeah, that's
Shirley
her.
Bassey's the shit.
She is fucking amazing.
She's
on
fierce,
there.
man. Oh my god.
That is the word. You shouldn't. That's kind of like how triggered gets used wrong now.
Or woke. Any of it.
Yeah. That came up, but like, yeah, she is the definition.
She really is.
There's a great like making of the video for that from the '90s, and her being her, and like being a bit of a problem, but who gives a fuck because it's Shirley Bassey.
It's Dame Shirley fucking
is
Bassey.
like, everybody there is like, yeah, there was this thing, but she's fucking Shirley Bassey, so we'll do what
She's
wants.
done 4 Bond songs.
God damn it.
One of them
the
didn't
best.
get released because they wanted to do the Jack White fucking Alicia Keys garbage. She recorded a song for Quantum of Solace which includes the theme throughout the movie. They always have a theme throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And the theme is na, 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 na. If you go back and watch the movie after you watch Casino Royale, because that's the only way it's meant to be ingested, then you'll hear that theme throughout the entire movie. Just like you hear the na 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 na, or like whenever there's a Bond song, the theme is used in the goddamn movie,
Yeah.
except for that one time.
That's a thing they do. They take a song,
Right.
and then they take the themes
Yeah.
from the song,
And then it's the
they-
theme because it's the
Yeah.
theme.
Speaking of which,
song.
we were watching
Ron, we'll get to you in a second. Could you be quiet, please?
the
Yeah, I'm doing what I
1980
can.
movie Flash Gordon. Yeah,
Flash.
yeah, that one. We watched. The 12-year-old had not seen it, so he watched it, and it's great fun. It's not a good movie, but it has a fantastic theme, Flash, like Queen. But that's the one. But and it's in B, in case you're curious, and if you're nasty. But the whole they scored the whole movie. Yeah. So there's all these
Like
weird.
Prince with Batman.
Yeah, but good. I'm sorry, there's no bat dance equivalent in Flash. But then there's a great documentary called, I know you're not a doc boy, but called Life After Flash, and it's about the making of the movie, which is insane because it's Dino De Laurentiis. But it's
Oh,
also
God.
but it's also have you seen the movie?
Nope.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Is it on Disney Plus?
No, but it's
Then
on
I
the free
won't
thing.
have it.
So anyway, back to you, Ron. Sorry,
Yeah,
we're talking
Ron,
about dumb
please.
things. Ron, please save us.
Save us, Ron. Save us.
Ding, 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 ding,
I
ding,
got
ding,
nothing.
ding.
Well, the only walls my mind went back to when I was teaching linguistics in this missionary training school.
The fuck?
As
Sorry.
you do.
Please.
As you do. No,
Yeah.
no notes. Keep going, please.
As
No
one
notes.
does. I used to enjoy walking in and putting something on the board, which I thought was clever at the time, something like abundance. And then underneath I'd say that's a hoedown at a little hotel. No, hoedown in a bakery. That's it. Abundance is a hoedown in a bakery. Or violin. That's a dreadful little hotel. Yeah, I had a bunch of those.
Ken Hardley, everybody.
Can't hardly.
Wait.
No. Actually, full disclosure, it's Kent Cougar hardly.
It's Kent Cougar Melon Hardly.
I kind of hide that because people, flock to me if I.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? And if they did that, that would be pretty flocked up.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be flocked up.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's great because see that's
But that's great.
that's exactly what I do.
Is
You
it?
see what's great? Jules and I do that far too often where we make the exact same joke at nearly the same...
Nearly the same time, or like one of us didn't hear the other one or something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross. Yeah.
It's not good. Nobody's
I've got
happy about it.
Brainworms. I hear it's the same ones that RFK had, which are that's nice. Those are Kennedy worms, so
That's
that's
fine,
you know they're
yeah.
they're good. Those are Camelot worms.
I'm sorry, Kent. You had something, Dad?
There's one thing that came to mind when you were talking about guitars, just kind of by the way. I'm having lunch tomorrow with
With a
a
guitar?
friend of mine. And actually, he's an old guy, guy that was in the training school with me, kind of a protege, sort of, in some ways. But we were really good friends back then, and they split and we split. You know, we resigned and got real lives and stuff. But anyway, he's a luthier now, and he builds custom guitars, and his start at $6,000. $6,000.
Well, custom guitars is hard to come
They
by.
are fabulous guitars.
Yeah,
They
I
are.
bet. There's a guy around here called Bob Gramman, and like he will make every now and then a left-handed guitar, and like the 175th guitar he made ended up in the House of Musical Traditions, which is a local thing you can patronize around these parts in Tacoma Park on 7901 Westmoreland in
Have
Tacoma
you
Park.
ever considered just using this voice all of the time?
Yes, I have. And then I just jump off the roof.
I have said that I have the thing where I am more sincere than I sound. I said, if I ever actually, see, exactly. But if I leaned into it, it's like, no, really, we want you to stay. I would just, there would be a line of people to stab me. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, and it was like $3,100 the guitar, and it would have been worth it, and I should have put it on layaway and just paid, like I probably would have paid it off by now. Because
$7 a week.
You're not
Almost.
far off.
Almost. I got to play, there was a, now do you remember the music store chain Mars?
That's out of this world, man.
I'll say. But it was
No.
a place that existed. It was like Guitar
Sweet,
Center.
though.
It was the same old, whatever. But they shut down because you don't know where they are anymore. And I got to play the expensive J45. And what I paid for my guitar now is what they were asking for it then. But that was in like 1999, 2000 broke me dollars.
Right.
So
and
there's
those
no
were,
way.
And those were Clinton bucks.
Yeah. So there's
that
no
was
way I
worth
could
more.
have bought it. But I got to play it for like 20 minutes, like playing into a corner in like a music room. And I got to plug it in, and it was then to now, it is the best acoustic guitar pickup I've ever heard, because it's the only one I've ever heard that sounded like the guitar you were playing, the sound you heard out of the sound hole,
Yeah.
louder. I've never
Man,
heard
that is
anything
so
like that.
rare. Martin
Yeah.
is pretty good at that. Martin's electronics are pretty good.
There are some like
Collings is really good at it.
second Ilyami reference of the night, the LR bag stuff that
Oh, I did the first one.
oh yeah. What is this, a crossover episode? They turned me on to the LR bags.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Pickups. Yeah, and it turns out my my Gibson came with the cheaper version, not the Element, the other one, whatever it is. There's one that's one, and then there's another one that's two, and the one I have now is two. It's got the saddle thing, and it's got the microphone, and you can blend between them.
Ah, oh, that's
and it's
nice.
and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And
That's a lunch sack then?
a lunch sack.
It's not a full bag, it's just like a lunch sack.
That's when you had to have one of them removed. So now it's a half sack. Come on, the boy is back.
We call that the Armstrong.
No, then you just lie about how it happened, why it happened, what you did, why you
I
did
think he
it.
just lied about the steroids.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But who knows what else he lied about?
Well, it's true. You lie about that, then,
No, there's no relation.
legalize steroids.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, who cares?
yeah.
You should just have like non-steroid events and then steroided events, and like then you could just double your fucking profit right there.
Royd Park, not Royd Park. Guess
Right.
where everybody's going?
Why they
Royd
do
Park.
that, I don't know. That's such a good idea. It's the same thing with like AI art or anything else, just separate the damn categories. and
Right,
have two
exactly. Just like make it like regulate it.
shelves. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Just regulate the shit out of
Get
this
some
shit.
Warren G on it.
If you regulate like AI, then you
Like
could just
Warren
be like,
G.
you have to. Thank Chris.
Regulate
Hold on, let's get it
Warren
clean.
G.
Go ahead.
Gonna regulate like Warren G.
Whatever it means, I mean it.
Come on!
Are you wearing Crocs?
Me? Oh,
No, him. All right. Yeah, look at you. What
Always.
kind of
If
socks?
If
are you
I'm
rocking?
inside,
Socks.
my
and
socks
Crocs.
have peppers on them.
Sweet.
Mine. What's
I
going
guess.
on here?
Are they
Show
peppers
feet.
or-
Everybody show feet.
Oh God, you don't want to see mine.
Ping pong. Oh, fuck. What you got? Ron, what you got?
What you got, Rod? Oh God!
Oh,
no!
feet. Okay, we can't do that. We'll get demonetized.
Told him to. Yeah. Demonetized.
Because we make
We're gonna make.
we make
we're gonna
tens of percentages of cents.
Can you make less than zero? Is that where YouTube comes to our house and say, "Look, if you want to keep doing this,
You owe us. You owe us money. Fuck. What were
That's like the old March of Dimes or something.
Ooh, named by Eddie Cantor. He was working with FDR on it, and he said, I can help you. We'll call it March of Dimes. True story. I'm a huge fan. Eddie Cantor was a real interesting character. He didn't have a lot of talent, but he kept moving around so quickly that you couldn't quite tell. It was
That's
great.
the way to do it. That's
Big
how you
fan.
do it.
Big fan of that.
That is my
No
ethos
relation,
right
none
there.
taken.
None taken.
Fuck. Ron,
slip
I know
out of the
you
room.
you already gave us 3 songs. I have an early morning tomorrow and a long fucking drive to West Virginia ahead of
I
me,
have
so
an early morning too. Can
we're
we?
probably gonna
yeah,
cut it within the next few minutes.
if that's
I'm fine
okay.
with that.
So if you could give us another song, then maybe let's just go around the horn again. Is that
Okay.
if that's okay?
It works for me.
Yeah.
What do you feel like playing, Ron? If you're up for one.
Again, no pressure,
No, none whatsoever.
no pressure, and none taken.
Man,
Man, I want to play that
I
song
wanna hear it.
so bad.
I wanna
want to
hear it.
I want to play it with Iliami.
I want to hear it.
Like
you told
fully
me
kitted
about
out.
that.
It's
Like,
I want it. I want it so bad.
Did
and
you
like
get
now,
to do it? Have you
no,
done it at
and now
some
that
point?
Rebecca plays with Iliami, like we can have like 2 dueling keyboards. Like with
Wait, so does she take the Sharif position?
she does, yeah. When she played with them, yeah, she.
Does she have to make weird noises and say
No,
strange
and she doesn't
comments
do
off
the Star
microphone?
Trek theme into the Star Wars theme either. Yeah.
All right, I got one here that
All right, give it to
I'll
us.
dash off. I don't know much. Reckon maybe I ought to know more. That starts me to wondering what I want to know more for, 'cause I haven't done all that much with what I already know. I don't know much. At least that's something I know. I've been around. Oh crap. I've seen a lot. 'Cause I get around. I've been in, I've been out. I've been up and I've been down. There isn't that much difference. No matter where you go, I don't know much. At least that's something I know. Most of what I learn, I don't learn for very long. 'Cause it ain't long till the reason that I needed it is gone, and there ain't no point holding on to it. Instead of letting it go, I don't know much. At least that's something I know. Most of what I know, most of what I learn, I don't learn for very long. Oh, 'cause it ain't long till the reason that I needed it is gone, and there's no point holding on to it. Instead of letting it go, I don't know much. At least that's something I know. I don't know much but I do get along. There's a lot I don't remember, but my learning skills are strong. And so I can pick up what I need. When there's a need to know, I don't know much. At least that's something I know. I don't know much. At least that's something I know. Out of tune strings and everything.
It gives it character.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Clappity clappity. I
Clap,
was
clap, 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 clap.
clappity clap, clap it up. You have this group of songs that I love where you'll take an idea and you circle it and you circle it and you circle it. It makes me really happy. Like you come back around on this idea, and I'm doing a bad job of describing it, but I really like.
Yeah, like it's going down the drain.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Eddie.
Yeah. No, but
It's supposed to be a compliment sandwich, Chris.
Thanks. Yeah.
I didn't say anything bad. But no, I that is yet another one of yours that I really enjoy. You're going to get on making that record, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I choose to believe you.
Yeah.
I want to believe.
I've actually
Julian Anderson.
I've actually posted a bunch of stuff on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
If you just go to YouTube and look up I'm an Idjit, IMNIDJIT, it'll take you right to it, and there's a whole 18, 20 videos on there. Songs.
Would you like to drop that link so I can just put it? I can put it in the description of the video, so
Yeah,
that when
please
people
do,
watch this,
so I can just
they'll
click
just
on it.
Put it there, yeah.
That
Because I'd love to follow you know, you'd be a great follow. It's just the way it is. Because
that's just science.
you're one of the good ones. We did it. We said the episode title. Title episode was one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones.
Hey,
and I said it.
Never,
and I,
hey, Jules,
Yeah.
forget about it. It's Chinatown.
Where's the chat? How do I do this?
This is the Umbrella Academy. What are you doing here?
Where's
What, like with a laser sword?
In the on the right hand side of
Yeah.
the window, go to
Yeah.
private chat, and then just drop it in there.
On the right hand
Let
side
me
of the
exit
window,
full
open it
screen.
and jump
Maybe
out
that's
if you don't
what
want
I
to talk to us anymore.
Oh, that's private chat.
Yep, there you go.
Cool.
And
okay.
just shove that link in there, and I'll shove it in the description.
Shove it in.
Nice. Nice. That's good. Chris.
I know. Don't be surprised.
Aw, look at you, little guy.
Give me a second to find it in.
Yeah, no
YouTube
worries.
there,
No
yeah.
worries. While you do that, Chris, shut the fuck up and play a song.
You got it. Shut up and sing.
You didgeridoo.
You dizzy, you blonde thing.
You blonde. You blonde.
Man, talk about duffing it. You're just blonde. That's
you-
wrong.
Stupid.
You stupid
You're
blonde.
Mr. Fartface in my phone, and I'm never changing it.
Please don't ever.
You were just Fartface, but I refer to you as Mr. Fartface now because
Well.
you are my elder. So
I am your elder. I am a father of two, married father of two.
nice.
Mr.
Must
Fartface
be
to you.
nice.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. It seems like it's pretty nice.
You
Actually.
could ask Ron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows too.
Try that. That might work.
All right.
Does this remain coming through okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Give us a nice chunky strum. As hard as you're gonna strum for this song. You could come up
This
a
is a
little
quieter song.
bit. Yeah, come up. You could come up a bit.
Guitar come up.
Mm-hmm.
Is better yes? Is not better yes?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Do you think you'll find me wandering the streets, confused and alone? Is it a slow process, or a sudden change, then it's gone. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves eventually. No one really thinks so. It'll happen soon. What if they're wrong? Made to look the fool. Card tricks, all that's left. Alone in the park. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves eventually. And it just is. Look for other projects. This one won't be fixed, just gone. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves eventually.
I like it very much.
Thanks.
Or does he?
He
He
does.
Oh, that was nice.
Thanks.
Hold on, I was just.
Oh, and I'm sorry. The last time I touched that one was August 3rd at 3:43 a.m. That was one of the Insomnia songs. Yeah. This one I remembered. The other one that I wrote, I didn't know who wrote those words down, and I had to go back and relearn it and figure out from the demo
Was it
I
you?
made. Ultimately, maybe.
That is my favorite rom com. Ultimately, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
It got
come on.
it's very popular. BBC it had 7 seasons, 3.5 episodes.
That math works out actually. Half an
I know
episode a
that math
season.
does math.
So that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
one-
math. Oh, math be mathin', girl.
math be math. Yeah,
Get
that
you a
was
math
one-
who can do math.
That song's one of those ones that can only be written in like the weird Twilighty. What the fuck is happening? I can't quite see straight.
Yeah, I've had some manic ass shit where
Yeah. Like there's
manic
no way
adjacent.
that one's not getting written in daylight.
No. Oh my god.
Not where the world exists. No.
No.
There can't be people.
No. Ron, I have successfully transplanted your YouTube page into the
good.
into the description. So that's
cool.
there. What
Short-haired Ron Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
that's true. Yeah. I didn't even
There's
think
some
about that,
time
but
there.
yeah.
I started growing it at You want
to share screen, Chris? And
March.
show us what you're looking at?
When
No,
COVID
'cause I
hit,
don't know how
that's
to do
when
that.
started.
Okay. What were you saying, Ron? Sorry.
I said when COVID hit, that's when I started growing my hair.
The
That's
both
what I
of
did
you.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, guys. See?
Your beard though,
No, I had the beard beforehand.
was it as robust or
Yeah, it was.
so you just keep it the same length all the time?
No, it was actually bigger than this at one point.
shit.
There's a picture where it just got, I don't know what it was, just one day it went, fuck you. And it was like about here-ish, and it was wider. Like I trimmed this in. It was going. I put shit in it just to make it look like this. To keep it from going. Yeah.
How do you keep it from turning it brown?
Well, Ron, that would be life.
You know what?
That's why I'm here.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
I think that's good.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Thanks for coming, Ron.
Thank you
No,
so
you're
much,
welcome.
Ron.
Thanks for having me. That was fun.
You're a lovely person.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave.
I
Don't
got you.
leave. Please don't leave.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, and
Thanks.
stick around for the 30-second after party if you would.
Stick
Okay.
around for the after show.